If you wanted to watch an exciting game, you could watch Deshaun Watson and Mike Williams as Clemson will travel to Georgia versus Nick Chubb and the Georgia Bulldogs. But instead, you're watching Murray State go to Illinois versus Illinois, which you can't really change that. You're stuck with me for about 15 minutes. So hopefully Illinois can get this dub. They probably will because Murray State is an FCS school. Camera, focus. Thank you, Camera. But Murray State is nowhere near as good as Illinois, so this should be a good game for Illinois to win in the rain as well, which I can't control that. Harold Phillips and Trey Watson look like they're out for the coin toss. As Illinois will win the toss, and they will look to receive, so they will send their offense out the first half and defer the second. 2016-17 college football season is underway. Malik Turner will return it from about the 5-yard line. He'll get down to about the 30-31. Lovie Smith coaching today for Illinois as well. Former Bucks and Bears coach in the NFL. The offense by senior quarterback Wes Lunt making the start today, as well as sophomore running back Kendrick Foster as well, who hopefully will have a big year for Illinois. As on third down, Lunt looking for the tight end Rylandheimer, who's not real by the way, and Rylandheimer will gain 11. First and 10 on about... Okay, let's do some math. The 43 for Illinois as Lunt finds an open. Rylandheimer, was he in? Yes, he was. You only need 1 feet inbounds at college, and Rylandheimer was inbound. Hopefully Illinois can get their first points of this young season via the 42-yard field goal. The kick is up, and he missed it. This kicker is hot garbage. As we will get a studio update, as Rutgers did defeat Fresno State in the game. Fresno State technically has Derek Carr, but they don't. They have Burns. As Rutgers got the 24-21 victory, and Utah narrowly beat Utah State by a score of 23-20. Second and 4 for Murray State. Hopefully this very talented defense can stop them, especially their linebacking core. As Mason looking for Bell. Bell will get the first down, but hit hard by the cornerback Darius Mosley. I don't know how Murray State has gotten multiple first downs so far, but they have. Kind of weird, but it is what it is. As Mason will look to pass it, he will find Oliver. Who was that? Who was that? Because whoever that was, he laid the boom on Oliver. I believe it was Carol Phillips. And it was Carol Phillips, yeah. So now it's 2nd and 12 after a hard hit by Phillips, the senior. Mason under pressure, and it's going to be Robinson with the sack, and now it's 3rd and 19. 4th and 3 on the 39, and Murray State has elected to go for it. Interesting call. They're in 4-down territory. Ain't going to be easy making field goals today. As Mason, under pressure, finds Britton, who does gain the first down. Now it's 2nd and 3 on about the 6-yard line. How Murray State will probably score first, no clue. But Mason, under a lot of pressure, he will be sacked by Brandon Fountain. An excellent kick return by Malik Turner, got the ball to about midfield, so a pretty easy drive for Illinois. Wes Lunt will run it, and Lunt will get to the 37 or so. Illinois quickly driving down the field as Lunt over to Hardy, and Justin Hardy, not the Falcons or former ECU receiver Justin Hardy, will get to about the 5 or so yard. Illinois was not able to score on their first 2 plays of a goal line, so now it's 3rd and goal on the 2. Lunt's going to hand it off to Kendrick Foster. 3rd time's the charm, as Kendrick Foster will get the touchdown, giving Illinois the lead. It is 3rd and 6 for Murray State on about, I don't know. As Mason over to Williams, but DeJuan Smoot is there. No first down for Murray State. Starting field position for Illinois as Malik Turner got a 20-yard punt return as the ball will start on the 45 as Wes Lunt will pass it on first down. He's going to look for Hardy, who's pretty open, and Hardy will get to the 30-yard line. 10 on the 30, Wes Lunt has been very solid up to this point so far today. Cannot get that out as Lunt is going to scramble. He's going to look for Malik Turner. Turner will shrug off a defender and get to about the 6. And now it is 1st and goal on the 6-yard line as Lunt will hand it off to Kendrick Foster. Foster will truck a defender, and he will get his 2nd touchdown of the ball game, extending Illinois' lead. I didn't feel like showing it because of time stuff, but they just got a kickoff return touchdown. Great. Hopefully Illinois can get some points because Murray State does start with the ball to begin the second half, which is not great considering they're only up by 4 as Lunt will hand it off to Turner. Malik Turner, the receiver, will get the first down. Big 3rd and 10 for Illinois. Hopefully they can get this first down and keep their momentum, or else, yeah, they might not really have as much momentum, as Lunt will find an open Malik Turner, who is inbounds, and that'll be a 20-yard gain for Turner. Illinois is taking their time, but they shouldn't be stupid about taking their time, as it is 2nd and 10. Lunt will pass it. Lunt will look towards the end zone for Turner, and Turner with the catch, getting within the 5-yard line. Goal with 9 seconds left. Illinois, they did a good job of time management, as it looks like Murray State won't be able to do anything on offense, but Illinois needs to make sure they still score, as Lunt will be sacked, and there's only 4 seconds left. Illinois not going for the field goal. Maybe they shouldn't have been so slow, as there's only 4 seconds left in the half, so Lunt's going to have to release it quickly, and he's going to find an open Johnson, and Jamal Johnson, the second, who's not a real person, by the way, will get the touchdown, so Illinois will be able to execute this drive and make it a probably 11-point game, assuming they get the extra point. It is now halftime. Your score, Illinois 21, Murray State 10, but Murray State does start off with the ball to start the second half. Big 3rd and 1 for Murray State. Their offense has not done anything today because the touchdown was via kickoff return, as Mason will toss it to Oliver. Oliver with the first down, and Morey will be stopped by Harding Nickerson after gaining 17. 3rd and 4 for Murray State on about the 44-ish, as Mason almost could have been sacked, or stopped at least, by Carroll Phillips, but he's going to toss it to Brian Bell, who gained 27, so that should have been a gain of 2, but instead a gain of 27. This game, they are now in the red zone, which is not great, as Mason will run it himself once again, and he will get to the 2. He's probably a 60 overall, but he's 9 for 10, and he's doing really well on the ground. I don't know how he's doing good, considering he's probably 60 overall, as once again, Mason just, I don't know. I just Murray State is 47 yards away from taking the lead against a respectable Big Ten school, as Mason on 2nd down will run it. I don't know what. I don't know how that happened. I should have made myself the offensive coordinator because I can't really play defense today, as it's now 3rd and 13. Mason's under a little bit of pressure. There we go. That was Nickerson on the tackle, and they're only going to have to settle for a field. They really must have no faith with their kicker because they're going for it on 4th down, which there's a good chance it'll work out for us, but who knows? And yes! They don't get any points. Darius Mosley with the deflection. Now the offense is back on the field. They were unable to do anything last drive, but they've still been very solid today, as Lunt will be destroyed by the defender, William Britt. The 4th quarter is now here. This game is much closer than it honestly should be, as on 2nd and 13, it's going to be a handoff with Taylor, not the main running back, Foster, and Taylor with a big gain. He might have more yards for Foster as this whole game. 29 yards, that's Foster's more. And now it's 1st and 10 over 49 after the nice rushing gain from Taylor, as Lunt's going to hand it off back to Foster. Foster with the first down. Looks like our run blocking actually wants to work with us. And now Illinois nearing field goal range. The ball's now on the 34. And it's 1st down, which is pretty good, as Wes Lunt will fake hand it off to Foster. Lunt with a risky pass, but it's picked off by Collins. The Illinois D was not great at all last drive, but they were lucky due to a bad call by the coach. And now the defense is looking good. It's 3rd and 13. Mason's under pressure, and it's going to be Robinson with the sack. And now it's 4th and 21. Illinois has some great field position with the ball starting all the way at the Murray State 49. As it's going to be a handoff to Foster. Foster with some blocks. Foster has a first. Foster will get to the end zone, 49 yards, and Illinois extends their lead, and it doesn't look like Murray State can come back. That's his third touchdown on the day. Safe to say that Illinois clinched it. The Murray State offense couldn't do anything. Illinois' their offense is back on the field. They are going to pass it here on second down, but Malik Turner's wide open, so there's nothing to really worry about. That was the 15th first down today for the Illini, as Lunt will hand it off to Kendrick Foster. Foster has some blocks, gets by some defenders, and Foster's going to be tackled out of bounds at about the 20, maybe the 19. Illinois taking their sweet old time. They have this game in the bag. Let me hike it, though. There we go. As Foster will not get... Oh, no, he did get the first down. That was close. Illinois decided to use a timeout just so they could get a field goal, just for show. As the kick from Manson is up, and it is good. That is how this football game ends. Final score, Murray State 17, Illinois 31. Let's get a studio update. Penn State and Syracuse down to the wire. Penn State very talented this year, led by Trace McSorley and the sophomore running back Saquon Barkley. But Syracuse has made it very, very tough on them. So it's 27-all. Very exciting there, but Illinois with the W.